All right, guys, welcome back to the Backup's Backup. Your starting host today, Chase, with my co-host, Jacob.
Technically correct so far.
I've always been.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't
And
mean
we lost it.
I lost it. Okay,
Yeah.
so today we're starting off with some Swift warm-ups, okay?
Yeah.
By Swift, I mean we got like 4 of them. 3 of them?
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, we like the warm-ups. So
I do want to say it does look like we're wearing the same shirt, like we planned to match, and that's pretty funny.
yeah, I wish we matched yesterday, kind of.
We did, kind of. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we're coming off 1 day off of seeing Superman 2025.
Yes. We saw it a day early.
That's how late our podcasts are recorded. That's how ahead we are, but
Yeah. Yeah.
and because
case
we
you
saw
wanted
it
proof.
technically on release the day before release.
Yes.
So that's how long it's been.
But it's yeah, exactly. So we gotta really start thinking about like come Christmas, we're not even gonna realize the episode's coming out the week of Christmas because we're a month and a half advanced.
We'll have to record a Christmas special like
Oh yeah.
on purpose.
Yeah.
But anyways, so last week Jacob had us stir up a warm up for today at the
did.
end of the last show, and it was basically our last meal.
Yeah.
Or what do they call it? Your last
Yeah, I
last
think
meal?
that's right. Yeah.
Okay. So we had some ground rules put in place, and one was 1 homemade item.
Yes.
Then we have 3 fast food items,
Yes.
2 drinks, 2 desserts.
Boom, boom.
Is that right? Okay. Do you want me to start, or you want to start?
You go right ahead. I'm very excited. I do
Okay.
want to say that this was more so like I just was interested more than I was like this is gonna be great content. You know,
Yeah.
I just am very curious to know your answer.
Yeah, this is gonna be weird for you.
Okay, word.
You know what? I'm getting nervous. Give me 1 second. Did I hit record?
Uh
I did. False
oh.
alarm.
That'd have been pretty
Well, I'll just
funny.
cut that part out. I just get nervous. It's like, is
Don't
the
cut it
stove
out.
on?
Who cares?
Don't cut it
Yeah.
out. They don't even care.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's authentic. I'm itching my balls right now. So boom, authentic.
boom. So I have a little bit of irrational, or how about this? Irregular thinking to go along with my last meal.
Okay.
So the first, my homemade food is, and this isn't a cop-out, is my wife's risotto.
Oh, I've had that.
It's so good, first of
It's
all.
so good.
But the reason I chose that, amongst other things, is because since it's basically a rice, rice pasta kind of thing, you can eat a lot of it. And I always like to be full when I'm done, especially if I'm about to die.
Yeah.
I just want to be fully satiated, just, move on from that. So the homemade item is my wife's risotto. It's a mushroom risotto for you guys listening, if you care.
So, guys, it's so unbelievably good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It takes so long to make.
It
I've
did.
tried a couple of times, and I almost wanted to stop trying because I'm like, this takes too long. I just
Yeah,
want it to be simpler.
Yeah, to mess it up and for it to take so long for you to realize you messed it up is just not a game.
No,
you're
it's a
willing to do
swift
with.
kick.
Yeah,
right in the gonads.
exactly. Yeah.
So for my fast food items, one of them I am not sure if it's still available, but
Okay.
I did say that it is whatever they have that's the closest match.
Sure.
Okay, so we have 3 items here, but I want 2 of the same item for one of them.
I'll allow it.
I want 2 Big Macs.
You think you can take 2 Big Macs after a bowl of risotto?
Yes. Dude,
That's crazy.
I love Big Macs. I honestly
Love?
think every time I eat a Big Mac, I think, man, can you imagine when this was a regular restaurant? How good this sandwich was.
That might be the fattest thing you've ever said. I love
No,
it.
it's not.
love
It is
it.
a fat thing to say, but I've said fatter.
On this episode. Or on
Oh,
on
for
this show,
sure.
On the show.
And I'm going to top it off
get
with
worse.
this is the one that I don't know that exists anymore.
Okay.
Is the Taco Bell loaded potato griller, or the equivalent.
Oh,
Dude, those are so good.
damn it.
Yeah. So then, I'm not a huge dessert guy, and I know I'll be pretty full at
Right.
this point.
Yeah.
So I opted for 2 Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies.
I did the same shit with my dessert. It's like
Yeah, but they're good. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody likes them, so
Yeah.
someone will get it. And then for for drinks,
Mm-hmm.
one of them, I don't know if you'll allow it. I would ask for a root beer float
You know what? Yeah. That's like
and
because
and a lemonade, just so
Wow,
I can get it
simple.
all out there.
easy.
Yeah, root beer float is so good.
Yeah, that's way better than mine for sure. Yeah. I like going back to the risotto comment about how good it is. I'm a big believer in like anything I meal prep and stuff for myself where like quality and presentation doesn't matter. If I can fit it in a big spoon and put it in my dumb face, that is a meal I will carry on for years.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
100%.
We like simplicity over here.
Okay, with that, my last meal. Homemade meal. It's my grandmother's Christmas ham she would make.
Oh, a nice ham.
I'm learning that it's called like pull apart ham or something. I don't know. I just know that recently somebody else accidentally made it and it wasn't as good, but it's the closest I've ever had because I haven't had that specific ham in a while. And I almost met God again.
I've never had a what'd you say pull apart ham or something that somebody called that, but I've had a nice ham, and if it's better than my standard of a nice ham, I'm with it.
That is the first time in my life I've ever mentally been like, okay, I'd be willing to try this recipe even if it takes all day of attending something.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. It was that good. Okay. Restaurant dish style things. Number one, the least creative one, is a McDonald's hash brown. Something about the crispiness of just the McDonald's hash brown, and it accents everything else, no matter what it is. So damn good.
Yeah, it's like the what do you call it? Like not an appetizer, but at a concert they have people that play before the main.
Oh.
What is it? Is this
an
opener?
Opening show is what I was gonna say.
It's just the opener for diarrhea. It's like lays the groundwork for diarrhea.
I thought you were gonna be like, this is a great start. It warms you up for all of that fun stuff.
It warms you up to just sit on the toilet forever.
I will also say I made a joke about scratching my nuts. I'm actually just pulling my shorts down. These are way too small on me, and I did not know until it was too late. So I apologize for the visual people.
Woohoo!
Following hash brown. Okay. I then took the opportunity to have two things I've never had before, but I've always wanted to try. And they'd be forced to give it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have chosen a beef Wellington from any Gordon Ramsay restaurant.
Sorry, I'm already laughing because I'm imagining if you did all that and you just didn't like it.
Yeah,
they went to Hell's Kitchen and watched people get screamed at forever, had to smell it all the way back to you and been like, man, that smells good. And it gets to you and you just like, I don't really like it.
Yeah, I have my first bite and I'm like, okay. You know, okay.
Other people like this.
It's just so I can technically be like, I've had it, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Which I will. I will eventually have it, and I will report back to you guys just how underwhelming it is, rather. Okay, next, I've never had an authentic deep dish style pizza.
Oh.
Whether it be from some fancy restaurant in Chicago or New York. Those are the deep dish people, right?
Jacob, I really don't know, but I know the pizza people get really up in arms.
About for or against deep dish?
About just different kinds of pizza. They'll get pissed if you I'm
Are
sure
there
some
many
pizza guy calls that not pizza.
How many different types of pizza are there?
Probably a lot. Jacob, it was really hard not to put pizza on my list. I feel like pizza's a good, well-rounded soul food.
Yeah, comfort, 100%. Yeah. Okay. Following that, like you said, we're not big dessert people. I'm not big on my sweets. I used to be when I was younger, obviously, and then I got boring. So what I would do is I used to be obsessed with when I was a kid with ho-hos.
Oh yeah.
I'll get a ho-ho.
Yep.
And then I would get a Dairy Queen red slushie.
Oh.
Does that count? If that doesn't
that
count,
counts. That counts.
If that counts as a drink instead, I have a swap in case you weren't okay with that.
No, I think that counts. I think you can put it in either category, to be honest.
Okay. My drinks. Number one was a root beer. Did not think of the float option, otherwise that 100% would have been on my list. Without question. Okay. And last but not least is just an ice cold Michelob Ultra to wash it all down.
Ice cold Mick. Nothing wrong with that.
That's all I need.
I bet you they wouldn't allow it, but I would.
Yeah, suck it.
Yeah, suck it.
Yeah. And for the record, that's not even I don't even know if I have a favorite beer. That's just the one I have at my house right now. I'm staring at an empty can on my desk.
Yeah, you're just thinking about it. That's fine.
Yeah.
So
that's my list.
Yeah, you can't be wrong. It's your list.
Yeah.
let's have everyone say if there's any food items they agreed with or disagreed with or thought was absurd. Comment.
Yeah, I also want to know: was there any foods that you're like, I cannot wait to have this? Like you've been thinking about it for years, and then your first bite, you're just like, damn it.
Oh, and who else thinks what I think about the Big Macs? Big Macs are good.
Yeah, we have a lot of questions for you guys today. I think Big Macs are fine. I don't think they're like golden.
I think
they're good.
I think they should be considered an American I don't want to say staple. Obviously, I like eating healthy, but I think when you think of American, you should be like, oh, Big Macs are awesome.
I mean, you can you eating healthy and just knowing what garbage food tastes amazing are completely two different things.
Honestly, you should just consider McDonald's eating a dessert. It's just savory flavored. Like that's how you should consider fast food. It's just true. Going out for a dessert. That is how I prefer
my dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree on that it's a staple only because of how popular of an item it is.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say
imagine though when it was like let's go down the street to our mom and pop local joint. Yes. It's called McDonald's, and they serve that Big Mac.
There's no way there's no way they had Big Macs until after it was like a commercial thing.
Oh no, I bet they had it.
You think?
Yeah, I bet you it's always been their staple.
You think the Big Mac sauce was that early on?
I think Mr. Big was cooking.
Mr. Mac, don't you ever say that again.
You like Mr. Big?
Well, I don't. It doesn't matter what I like. It just matters what's right. It's Mr. Mac. But
okay. I think Mr. Mac was also cooking.
Yeah. Did you ever see the movie about McDonald's?
No, I never watched it. I knew I was lacking facts because
I also haven't seen it. So.
Oh. All right, moving on.
And Jacob, that's our movie review.
I have a second warm up for you. This one has to do with the Superman movie we watched last night.
You said it was spoiler free.
It is spoiler free. I have been replaying scenes of this movie in my head constantly all day.
Yes.
It's special to me. This movie is great. I think our initial ratings. We both said 9.
No.
Oh, I said a 9. What'd you say?
I said 8.7.
Jacob said 8.7. I said a 9. I think that upon a rewatch, this movie could soar higher for me. The more I think
that's insane.
I think it's true. Anyways,
it has been just for the people watching's idea of what's going on. I think as 24 hours ago from this point on, we are leaving the theater right now. So that's how long it's been.
Yeah, about 24 hours exactly.
It has just been a day. So that's how impactful it's still lingering on.
Extremely recent, but I can't get it out of my head.
Well,
it is special to me, buddy.
I don't.
For sure.
By no means am I shitting on this movie. I think it was a very good movie.
Yeah, I don't. Jacob's not shitting on it for sure.
No, I think it was very good. We had a big long talk on the way home. Chase did not kiss me goodnight, by the way, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But I think I could be talked up to a 9 for sure, like quality wise, but by myself it's an 8.7. To consider it getting anywhere closer to a 10 is malarkey.
Okay, that's fine.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it's Jacob's opinion. He can't be wrong.
I might also be a little Debbie Downer when it comes to movie reviews too, or like overly who's the short lady in Incredibles that's like, nah, that's not what she sounds like.
Edna,
yes, Edna Moon or whatever. That's my impression of her, I guess.
In regards to the fingers, sold it. That's what.
Yeah, that was good, right?
Yeah, it was. But the fingers are like her feet.
Yes, exactly. She was like, yes.
Okay, I see.
Exactly. Okay.
Anyways, back to it. Yep. I am obviously, for anybody that's here from my CW Customs page, I absolutely adore superhero suits. That's what it's all about for me. So, Jacob, I want you to rank these 5 suits from the movie.
No. Okay.
If you want to, you can write them on the board so that way you can keep them in your head. But it's up to you. You don't have to.
Okay. Am I giving it to him blind, or do I get all 5 first?
You get all 5 first.
Okay, you're saying.
So, Superman, obviously.
Okay.
Then you got Ultraman.
Okay.
And then Guy Gardner.
Okay.
Hawkgirl. And Mr. Terrific.
Okay.
And I think there's a clear order here. I just want to see what you think.
So right off the bat, Mr. T, Hawkgirl, and Guy Gardner have very similar outfits because they're part of the same gang.
Yep, the gang.
So that I feel like that would be hard to disdain the differences. So for this example, does Guy Gardner's haircut count? Does Hawkgirl's helmet count?
Everything counts. Yeah.
Everything? Guy Gardner can suck several dicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jacob doesn't like Guy Gardner for you guys.
Easily,
just as a character.
Just as the character. Nathan Fillion, if you guys you guys have definitely seen it already. It's been a while.
He murdered it.
Yeah. He took Guy Gardner and just put him in his pocket for the movie. It was insane.
Yeah. He made me... The supporting characters in this movie are amazing.
Yeah. I've been a fan of Nathan Fillion since I first was introduced to Firefly, which was thankfully very early in my life.
Dude, and he also voiced Green Lantern a few times, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
One? Yeah.
And the animated
dude,
stuff.
that's so cool to me. That makes me just pumped. Just for
and
people.
I think... Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And
just
then
people... Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just being able to do that.
100%.
But yeah, keep going. I had something else I was going to say, and I forget.
Okay, for the record, one of my missions in life is to voice act in something, even if it's literally nothing. To technically have been a part of something like that would be super cool. Okay. I can't even do voices though. You know, like this is all I got.
Yeah, I know. I got pretty much the same thing, but I have the same goal.
You heard my Ed Mabode impression.
yeah, I did.
Okay, so now, but I don't like Ultraman that good much either. The unfortunate thing is Superman's definitely number one.
Yeah.
But they're all kind of fighting for second place right now.
We're aligned there. Well, I think there's a clear second as well.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay. Bye. No. Damn, I really thought I thought Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, and Mr. Terrific would be together, but now I don't know.
Just think about...
You know what? I'm doing this and I don't feel good about it.
Okay. That's fine.
Read the list
our
off
lists
for
are
audio
close.
listeners.
Our lists are close.
All
so
right,
I obviously think I'm right. Duh.
Okay, hold on. For the audio listeners, my final list is Superman, from best to worst, is Superman, Ultraman, Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Guy Gardner. Okay, continue.
I have Superman, then Mr. Terrific. I think his suit is, even though they're in the same gang and they have that like whitish gray.
Oh, his jacket
suit,
is tough as nails, though.
He does have the jacket, and he does have I don't know. He just has more of Mr.
You're right.
Terrific.
That's fair.
So I think he's a 2 for me. Number 3 is Ultraman though, and I will say I don't like it that much, but it's cool. It's fine. And then Guy Gardner, and then I think Hawkgirl's the worst.
That's crazy. How?
And because I love his hair. I think it looks perfect. Yeah.
I don't think you're using the word love correctly this episode.
No, I do. I just adore him playing that character. Like I think
he's
just
awesome.
hilarious.
The hair sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's perfect. It's perfect. So, but I think Hawkgirl's is the worst because
that's crazy.
I think her mace and her helmet look great. I wish she had the whole matching getup. That's why I have her so low, because I feel like the potential is higher. But I also feel like they're just setting up character development, including new suits.
I do think that her suit didn't fit the 2 iconic parts of being Hawkgirl for sure.
Yeah.
But his fucking bowl cut, dude.
I love the bowl cut. I saw him instantly and just smirked and went, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I remember what I was going to say, though. I heard someone mention how cool it would be with that exact same cast to do just a Daily Planet series. Like maybe a 2 or 3 part series just in the Daily Planet.
Like a mini series, like an 8-episode thing?
Even smaller. Like maybe only a couple hours of production. Like 2 or 3. That'd be really fun. Because I think most of those characters were fun.
Yeah.
And then I think when they were... there was a scene where they were figuring out more about Lex Luthor, and I think that dynamic was really fun.
Yeah, we talked about that exact same thing, how it really highlights how non-superhuman people had just as much of an impact in that story.
Yeah.
Than
the action didn't carry the movie.
Around.
The action didn't carry the movie, which is amazing.
Yeah, and also the action was awesome.
It was so awesome.
It wasn't like it didn't carry it because it was just like meh.
Yeah. No, so yeah, the suits are always what I'm looking at, and I had my eye on everybody's suit.
Yeah.
I do think the Superman suit is not perfect, but I do like it a lot. I really do. But
Yeah. I mean,
it's
I
gonna
think it was
go. It'll go on my top 10 to 15 range on my favorite movie suits.
from movies. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. If you were to jump to top 5, we would have had to have talked about it.
No, it's not going to go top 5. And my favorite
not yet.
live action movie suit, obviously, is The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
That is the best live action suit that's ever been made, ever.
Okay. Well, now I got to know, where is Moon Knight, and which suit do you prefer the most, and where is Sentry?
So Moon Knight, Sentry's not on it.
At
First
all?
of all. Nope.
Dang.
I think Sentry's suit is cool, but it's not on the list for me.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
like the suit, though. It's a
not
little
very
bit worse
exciting.
than Superman.
Okay.
Yeah, just because
Okay.
it's not exciting. Moon Knight is probably at that 10 spot, and here's a caveat though.
Okay.
I got upset that in the show a lot of the scenes were shot CGI over the suit, but the suit
Yeah.
exists
Yeah.
and it looks good. So
I
that's
agree.
why that's the only reason it's so high for me, because it is actually real and it's super awesome, but they did some movie magic over top of it, which I
Well, I'm
didn't
assuming
like
it just
as much.
looked. It only looked good in the stationary poses,
Probably. Yeah.
and then in movement, all of the like the weak links of the suit kind of was really highlighted. Is what
I'm
assumed.
sure. I'm sure. I think they used most of the real suit in the episode when they're at that rich guy's like horse stable.
Yeah.
You remember that they were over
I
the
do.
sarcophagus? I think that
Yeah.
is the best part of that show suit wise.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Also, yeah. On my suit comment, I know nothing, guys. We know this. I'm just speculating. It's fun.
it's super fun.
Yeah, I like to talk about like movie budgets, how much they spent, how much they made. All of that's really fascinating to me. I actually just found out a bunch of budget stuff about Superman, but I forgot to save it to where I could easily access it, and I don't want to waste the people's time for me to find it. But
Classic.
yeah, but we're moving on. So that was a very good question.
Thanks.
Are you ready for my second warm up?
I am always ready.
So you actually get to choose this time. I have two. Whichever one you don't pick can start next episode.
Okay.
All right. The first one is, I loved your Ben 10 mashup idea so much from last episode
Yeah.
that I basically just built on that, and I did the other 5 that you
Oh.
didn't do.
Awesome. So Marvel versus Ben 10
Yes.
with the other 10.
With a little caveat in there that I'll explain if we get into it.
Yeah. Cool.
And then your other option is, I found a "Which Orchid Are You" quiz online.
We'll save that one. We'll do the opening
Okay.
with the orchids. We'll go with the Ben 10 Marvel back to back.
Okay. My caveat with this is that I already talked about Accelerate versus Quicksilver in the last episode.
Yep.
So for it to be truly fresh, that's the only one of the other 5 I didn't do. And I
Okay.
replaced it with one of the quote-unquote newer, but it's pretty old in comparison.
That's fine. That's fine. So
Okay.
what I'm getting at is you use Swamp Fire. No, I'm just kidding.
No, too easy. Did you say Ben 10 first or the Marvel characters first when you read
Doesn't
them all?
matter. I don't remember.
Okay. In order. So this is what Chase believes if he thinks Ben 10 is better than Marvel. Okay.
Fighting wise,
Fighting wise.
who'd win in a fight?
First one. Diamond Head versus Iceman.
That's a great mashup. I know. Okay, so I do know sometimes Iceman's super OP.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Diamond Head's so cool and always a good fighter. He's always solid. I think.
Yeah.
Can do a lot of cool stuff.
His
but
defense is crazy too.
it is. But I don't think Diamond Head does much that would insanely overpower Iceman.
Okay.
So I have to go Iceman.
Okay, I like that from the gut. Okay.
Yeah. What do you
Okay.
think about that? What do you think?
I think the only reason why it would take me a second longer is because, from what I remember, Diamond Head's really good at being, like whenever he's down, he can always crystallize into this big like tank, like he just needs a second
Yeah.
kind of deal. Like when he needs to recover, it's really hard to break him down. So that would be the only reason why I think, even though Iceman could just freeze him to death, like hypothetically, I think him being literal diamonds would not it wouldn't be as powerful against Diamond Head.
Yeah, I think you're right, but
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a tough one.
that's true.
Yeah.
That'd be something that we'd theorize, or it'd be like, no, Iceman just wins every time. We're like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops. All right, this next one is the one that isn't a part of the original 10.
Okay.
Spider Monkey
Okay.
versus
Spider-Man.
Toad.
Oh, Spider Monkey.
Why?
I just think he has a agility edge that's so great that he'd beat Toad.
Do you remember Toad from X-Men 2, bro?
Yeah, I do. I
He can
watched
walk on walls, he can
X2
flip
like
around.
I just think Spider Monkey. Like, I think he couldn't touch Spider Monkey, and I think
people are
Spider
gonna be
Monkey
upset
can
at you for
go.
that.
Well, he can go invisible too.
I don't remember that.
I think.
I do not. I
Now
like
you're
I
making me
should've
second
remembered
guess
that.
myself. Maybe he can't, but I just think he's too agile. I don't think Toad can get out.
They
of
both
him.
like he spits webs. Toad spits acid. He's got a long tongue,
Yeah,
so that's like his length. You made your decision. You're allowed to.
yeah. I think like imagine tongue goes out, Spider Monkey flips around, grabs the tongue, Toad's done.
Okay,
That's
an
what I think.
interestingly wrong opinion. Okay, third one. We're 1-1 right now.
Yep.
Stinkfly versus the Wasp.
I think that was probably a tough one to pick, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think
That was very difficult for me.
my first gut is Stinkfly, but as soon as I unpack that, I
Literally
think
the same
Wasp.
reaction.
Yeah,
Literally
I think
the
the
same
Wasp
reaction.
because because she's way too agile. First of all,
Yep.
once again,
Yep.
I think with a precise little baby wasp punch or kick, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's screwed
The only issue is if the
if he
fight
hits a gunk spray.
if that absolutely, and if Stinkfly, you know what? No, I was thinking of something else.
Because
I was looking at
they can chase
got
each other,
mine.
no problem. There's no
Yeah.
difference there.
right. There's nowhere they can't go.
Soaked in stink gunk might be a problem.
I was gonna say the Wasp can get small, so she might be able to cram into places that he can't get into.
Yeah, I think the wasp. I think the wasp has the edge
Okay.
there.
I honestly feel that. I don't know though, truthfully,
Yeah, I don't know either.
which is what I like about a lot of these that I truly don't know. Okay, number 4. Ripjaws versus Namor.
Namor? I thought that was coming. I think you had. Okay, can you answer a caveat that we don't know that's true? We just won't know.
I'll decide.
Does Namor control Ripjaws?
Okay.
Like, is he? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Would he be
let's say,
commanding his aquatic half?
Let's say Namor can only command the ones in his universe. The
Okay.
things in his universe. Ben 10's watch is like a telepathy barrier thing where it doesn't affect him.
Yeah. So
I
then
just
I
came up
would
with that on the
say
fly, by the way.
Namor's advantage is entirely out of the water. Because Ripjaws won't be
Yeah.
able to go anywhere in the air with Namor.
I agree.
But
But
I
I think
actually think
that-
he has a slight edge. Wait, you know what? No, I don't think. I think Namor and Thor fought a lot.
yeah.
And were like, pretty comparable.
Yeah.
And I think Thor would kick Ripjaw's teeth in, so I'm gonna go with Namor.
But I think you're saying Namor has a advantage out of water. But what,
Even
what
in water, I think because I think
think he's-
Namor's power gets stronger the closer he is to water. So if he's just flying above the already
Yeah.
ocean against Ripjaws, that's what I think. He's gonna get his teeth kicked in.
Damn, I probably should have made that like number 2.
That's what I think. I'm excited to hear who's against Upgrade.
Yeah, dude, this one,
I'm very excited for that.
if it doesn't immediately click for you, I'd be happy to explain it, but I'm pretty excited about this one.
Okay.
Upgrade versus Ghost Rider.
Oh. What?
If you recall,
Yeah, so there's any machinery anywhere, either one can stake claim.
they can almost like what do ghosts do when they control people?
Possess?
They can both possess any equipment and enhance it in both ends, on both sides.
Jacob, that is a stellar comparison.
I appreciate that. I felt
And
really
I mean
good about it.
stellar. And I honestly think there's an argument here that Upgrade is immune to all damning to hell.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, we're on the same wavelength on this one. I feel like this is an intricate one, and we both were locked in.
Yes, because his stare, his penance stare, only works. Well, you have to have a soul, but like it only works if you have like evil at heart or something like that.
Yeah.
And even if it still affects Ben 10, even though he's cloaked in the DNA of like the alien, it's Ben 10. He has a pure heart.
Yeah, he does. So, which is super interesting.
Yeah. So that's like, I feel like that's always been Ghost Rider's home run to winning against people.
So Ghost Rider doesn't have his home run, and he can be equalized, if not outsmarted, in the equipment region.
Right.
But I think Fiery Hell Chains or whatever have a pretty stellar advantage
Right.
here.
But what if Upgrade gets to the equipment first to where he can just keep his distance and
Yeah.
affect him in that?
Yeah, that really could be a. I think, you know what? I think this one is entirely based off of location. I think you're right.
Yeah.
But
That's so fun.
I don't think I can pick. I think I can give this one a coin flip.
That's a cop out of an answer if I've ever heard one.
Okay, fine. I think I'm going. I think I'm going with Ghost Rider
Okay.
because
record,
I
I'll go
have
Upgrade,
no
just to be
reason to
that
be
guy.
swayed either way, and I just Ghost Rider's in my gut.
Damn, that was good.
That's a great matchup, Jacob.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
crazy.
stellar.
As fun as that one was, Marvel characters swept the floor with Ben 10. Marvel is better than Ben 10 today.
What? Yeah, it was last time too, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I think so, but I think they'd only won by one.
Yeah, it was. It was much closer last time. I must have used the best aliens.
I guess. Or
I
just
mean,
didn't
if
do
we ever
justice.
get into like the Alien Force ones,
See,
then-
that's where my knowledge starts to veer off.
yeah, I mean mine too, because I just don't remember it as well. But there are
Yeah.
definitely stronger aliens.
Yeah, I would love to
I.e.,
do more.
Alien
matchups.
X and Way Big are both just OP.
Yeah,
if you remember those two.
My other mashup was gonna be like Alien X versus like Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, yeah,
How like they both can control time and shit.
yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that was it.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I like that, Jacob. Very good.
Thanks, bro.
Let's move on.
Okay,
So-
so
Today, the question we'll be answering. I got it, Jacob. Don't you worry,
hey,
buddy.
please,
Yeah.
Papa.
The question we'll be answering is we have been given a fact first and foremost.
Yes.
Aliens have landed on Earth. We are tasked to come up with a plan to find them, to seek them out.
Yes.
Okay? And if you want, Jacob, I could start.
Go right ahead.
This is another, we are assuming unlimited resources and unlimited connections.
Yes.
So, in regular Chase fashion, I had to do some research.
Of course.
Okay?
I feel like
So-
I'm in an episode of Bill Nye every time it's your turn.
Yeah, of course, the research in this one is almost zero facts.
Yeah. Uh huh.
So, what I had come up with as a theme
Okay.
is in my head, the only reason aliens would come to Earth, this is what I found with my research.
Sure.
The only reason they'd come to Earth is either to learn stuff about us
Mm-hmm.
or to scope out a potential, new home, that kind of thing.
Invade.
Invade in some kind of fashion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I like to think, when I'm imagining this scenario,
I
okay,
like to think too.
they are however far away across the entire galaxy or even universe or whatever.
Uh huh.
So even, let's just say they have telescopes, cameras, whatever, but you know how light speed works.
Sure. Of course I do.
If they're using a camera or a telescope that is not basically right next to Earth, their feedback is going to be delayed.
Yes.
Okay? So I'm thinking the prior knowledge they have before landing on Earth
Okay.
is like the 90s.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
That's awesome.
Yeah, so the places they're going to go to get information and study people
Yeah.
That's what I have written down. Okay. So these are areas we're going to check exclusively. Also within high traffic areas in the US.
Okay.
I'm talking LA, New York, DC. So LA, New York, DC, and probably like Miami.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah. So
Let's just spell Miami, shall
Florida. Sorry. Okay. So that was so funny. I think they won't be splitting up into two different categories, but I think these are just two different sections of the same research.
Sure.
So one of which is where, like, studying people. So where would people be in the early 90s a lot, to get some attention,
Okay.
to go out with friends, to find dates, to intermingle. Number one is obviously a mall, shopping malls.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two is arcades. That one's going to be a tough one for them to find. They can't find very many arcades. Maybe they can find Dave and Buster's, but they're going to be looking for arcades.
That's rough. They're going to be able to find the arcades. They're not going to find the people in the arcades.
Nope, but this is where they're going to start. I'm assuming we have recent information, so if we bombard these areas, we could probably find them.
Yeah.
Number 3 on the recreation is a roller rink.
I was, no joke, was going to say that was going to be on your list.
Yep.
That or ice skating.
Yep, well, I actually didn't put ice skating.
I feel like it's inclusive with roller.
Yeah, and then my last one on recreation is bowling alleys.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think they're the best bet. They're pretty much in order. Just because in my head, that's where, like, think about if you wanted to get information and talk to people, if they're stuck at an arcade machine, like, and you think you're going to be talking to a bunch of people at an arcade, that's probably a good place to go to learn about people, or maybe even steal some people and test them or whatever.
I was going to say, yeah, you'd have to talk to the people that are crowded around the other people playing the games. Because
Exactly.
if I'm playing DDR and you're trying to talk to me, guess what you're going to get? Nothing.
Yeah. So these are the areas in order. I was just justifying why arcades were second.
Yeah, no, if their information is based off of 90s where a child's entertainment is to get yelled at home or to walk to the arcade, then yeah, of course it's in second place.
Yep. And then this is the part where they'll be doing research.
Okay.
Okay,
Like
so
you.
this is
They have alien
like
faces.
me. This is learning about us, the history, stuff like that.
Okay.
Also what we like.
Do tell.
Yeah, so I didn't know how to categorize this, but I did switch this out of the recreation category into the research category is the movie theaters. And I think they'll be watching, like, war movies to try and get the gists of
like, you think that they're gonna watch like what's like a very sci-fi,
Saving Private Ryan.
and they're gonna be like, this is entirely based on fact.
Yeah, probably. Well, maybe not entirely, but they probably be like, we can get the gist of it here.
I hope they find Ender Game and they're like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, I hope so. So movies, number 1.
Movies.
And at a close number 2 is libraries.
Yeah, I'd have to give that one to you.
Yeah. And at a also close number 3, museums.
Interesting. I would think museums would be above libraries.
Well, I think
Well, I think it's not your turn, so shut up.
yeah, Jacob. The themes of museums make them less efficient than libraries.
Oh, okay, yeah, that you got it.
Because you meet at the same library and study every topic.
For sure. Yeah, 100%.
And then the last one on that list is universities.
Uni.
Yep. And then an honorable mention to put in both categories is a coffee house. It's like a cafe.
Okay, I'll put it on the list then.
So I think there's so many cafes, like coffee places, that they will think we all go there all the time.
Like we need it.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, and it's a necessity.
Okay.
Like it's like a battery or something. Like maybe we can
Right.
only drink coffee to be to have nutrition or
Yeah.
something like that.
Sure. What do they know? They're dumb.
They're dumb, exactly, and they have old information.
Yeah.
So I think I have a branch out from library, if you'd like.
Oh, I would like.
Yeah. So I think if we go to libraries and we're scoping out who's doing weird shit.
Okay, well now I need to know what you consider weird shit.
Well, if they fit these criteria, then you can decide what weird shit is.
Okay.
If they are reading any nonfiction.
I thought you were just gonna stop at reading.
No, if they're reading.
If anyone goes to the library to not use the computers, they're fucking aliens.
Yeah, yeah. So if they're reading they have to fit all these boxes to fit my
Every
criteria.
single one.
Yeah. If they're reading different varieties of nonfiction,
Okay.
historical nonfiction, particularly, but any
Okay.
nonfiction, then we got romance books.
They want to know how we reproduce.
But like, yeah, yeah, and like mainly like timepieces, those kind of romance books. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not very versed in romance.
we were like in love at war, like
Okay.
World War II, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah,
And then,
no, I'm there.
I also think like nutrition books and our science. So, and I mean literal like science textbooks and explanations, so they know how much of the universe we know about / what they don't know.
I love the idea of them not knowing what are and aren't credible sources, and they're just reading like the headings of the library.
Yes.
And they get to cooking, and they just have like a barefoot Contessa book that they start trying to scan through, and it's the most like butter and lard infused recipes you've ever seen in your life. Like,
Yeah. So I think if they're doing all of those in any order over the course of a day and a half.
okay, so you have to observe one person go
Yeah.
to each section.
Yep. Well, these are you have the right to detain and I mean completely arrest with no warning. They do all these things.
Yeah, that sounds super healthy for the community to witness for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
don't
would
have enough
encourage the justification of doing extra weird shit, but if they did all
Yeah.
of these, you definitely got to check them out.
Would
So-
this be the police doing this?
Anybody we can get.
Okay, that's scary.
Most likely the Secret Service. I'm imagining DC still.
Okay.
Honestly, you know what I'm really imagining? I'm imagining the library. What is it called? The Library of Congress in the National Treasure movie.
Library of Commerce?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I think I lied.
I said Congress.
I
I don't
didn't.
think that's right. What about the big library in DC that Nick Cage goes to get the president's book?
Yeah.
I imagine them there sifting around like old presidential and history books and then walking a few steps, going right to romance, walking a few steps, grabbing a cookbook and sitting down and just hammering them out and then like going outside and trying to eat a pigeon. Like weird stuff. I'd be like, that's one.
How long do you think you'd have to monitor one of them until you're like, get them?
I think you'd have to monitor every library and university and movie theater you could get your hands on until you found one.
But I'm saying, like, let's say Alien Joe walks in, just looks like a dude.
Mm-hmm.
He starts at Barnes & Noble. Shout out Barnes & Noble.
Shout out.
And they start acting funny.
Mm-hmm.
But they start acting funny in a way that they walk in and just go to the cooking section. That's not crazy. Some
No.
people know what they want.
Sure.
So you're monitoring, and you notice that he goes to the cooking section, and then he also happens to be a history buff. That's strike two. And now he's like really looking at the coffee Starbucks plug-in thing in Barnes & Noble.
He's not quite there.
But how far are you going to observe him until you hit the red button and you're like, go, go, go?
I think so I think it would obviously depend on, let's just say I had open agents there. I had lots of bodies there, and I
Okay.
was a chief or something, a captain. I don't know.
Good for you. Hell yeah.
Excuse me. So I was the
Congrats.
captain, and the guy did 3 of the 4, and then
Okay.
he was walking out. I'd be like, "Hey, tail that guy." Just,
Sure.
So watch them, and especially if they don't drive there.
I was gonna say that would be
If they walk, bike, or scooter, keep a double eye on them, because
keep both of them.
I'm assuming that they'll learn cars eventually, but
Yeah,
as
they'll
long
be
as we were
coming-
super recent, even if they learned it, they won't have one.
They're for sure coming from the bushes at first.
Yeah, they're just walking. Maybe they're
Yeah,
like
for sure.
jumping, something weird. You can catch them doing
Yeah.
something really weird.
You don't think they'd figure out walking before they start walking in front of people?
Unclear.
Okay. I would think that they would take a couple and just observe them. Hopefully put them in like as you would a zoo, which might be a bad example depending on what zoo you're talking about. But you want to the perfect world is that a zoo is trying to best resemble their environment, right?
Yeah.
So they would take a couple and they'd just be like to actively study them just like that. Unless, like you were saying, their observing tools is so good that they can just do that from space. They don't have to take anybody.
You know what you could do as a good sorting method?
I don't.
So after they fit some or most or all of the criteria,
Okay.
let's say you detain them, you take them away from other people, get them isolated, and then you go like this. Oh, I don't have my phone. Oh, here's an old phone. You go like this. What's this? And then see what they say.
Okay.
Because if they say something really weird,
Yeah.
you'll probably be like, I'm on to something with this one.
Do you have
That's a
plan
cellular
B?
device.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just a regular interview, but that's just a quick. Like, let's say you're running out of room in the holding cell because you've been pulling in weirdos all night.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just pull one aside and go, "What's this?" And he goes, "It's a glass box." You'll be like, "All right, keep this one."
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got bad news, buddy.
So
Or they just
those
don't
are
say
basically
anything.
the beginnings of my plans. I'm sure you
Okay.
have questions.
I would love to be in the room where you're interrogating your first who you think is an alien.
I would
And
too.
it's just a homeless man coming off of a bender. And you have to now explain to someone why you drove a black van and kidnapped someone who was just trying to get up on their reading.
Yeah. So the security clearance thing, and like, that's gonna be tough this whole time because you're gonna have to keep saying like, "You wanted my help. This is what we got." Because
Yeah.
we don't know anything about the aliens. We just
Yeah.
know they want to come here, or they came here. Rather.
Yeah, we just know that they're here for sure.
Yeah. So I gotta start flipping chairs and looking at people.
That's I I'm just gonna say where we are in the world now. Having more people just like take other people,
It's gonna
be-
cause
it's-
problems.
there's gonna be a little fight back on that for sure.
Well, luckily we work in a secret department, so our faces shouldn't be plastered all over it.
Okay. And I guess also if you just have unlimited money, it would not you just would make it not be a problem.
Yeah, because we don't know what maybe, you know what? Let's just make it sound better. Everyone
I'm
I
sure,
detained
yeah.
falsely gets paid.
So you don't think people would be pretending to be aliens?
Well, if they're aliens, we just kill them or whatever. But if I wrongly captured them, they get paid.
That's awesome. Okay, that's not awesome.
Something like
Murder
that.
is wrong.
Moto is wrong.
In case anybody's watching. What was I just about to say? I was gonna say, how long do you think you can get away with it until there is a rebellion for people that are like, that is wrong, don't do that, they're people too.
A rebellion that I should be scared of,
Which is kind of valid.
would take 6 months. So
Damn.
yeah, I think there'd be other ones, but I think
Right, but
we could kind of
Yeah.
snuff them out. But
Yeah.
within 6 months, there'll be one that I have no control over.
yeah, I
So,
think that's valid.
This plan only works if we go hard and fast and we're right.
That
so
is
I'm-
the biggest hiccup is knowing your luck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm as best I got.
There's gonna be a lot of, oh, sorry.
Sorry, we got 10 grand waiting for you out back.
We can take you back to Kansas if you want.
Yeah, well, I mean, I even had to take a big jump assuming that they don't have current knowledge.
Yeah. Like they haven't prepared for this, you know?
Yeah, like they think they're just coming back before Steve Jobs made an iPhone. Like,
Yeah, I do love how confident you were in just telling me how advanced they were.
yep.
You're like, they've got some work to do for sure. But I like, so if in all of your scenarios you're right, I would give you an amazing score. If all of this banks on you guessing that they don't know these things and that they wouldn't know where to go or how to behave, it would be way lower.
Oh, it'd be bad.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something real quick before you rate it. Are there any library like sections slash categories? What do you call them? Like how they sort the books?
Mm-hmm.
That I'm missing that you think should be added into the watch list combination?
I want you to look me in the face and tell me if you think I know anything helpful related to libraries.
You knew about Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, I have a partner that likes to read. I try to steer clear as much as possible.
Yeah, I know. Not everybody can read comics. Ugh.
It's true. The pictures get distracting. I can't do it. Okay, any other category realistically? History is a banger. Nutrition's a banger. I would think they would go to the kids section to see how they prepare adults for life.
They go to the kids section to learn about kids.
Yeah, like they want to know like what they experience before they're...
Yeah, the children's section is extremely misleading based on the title.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, yeah, they'll see the book, everybody poops, and they're like, oh, I got it figured out.
They go over there and they start reading Cat in the Hat, and they're like, what?
What the hell? Yeah, that's where, that'll be us one department that's like, that'll be the us of their department where they just say a bunch of wild shit, and they're like, dude, just stop. Like, just stay down there.
This can't be right. I don't know what you're reading.
When we need you, we'll come to you. Just keep reading the stupid shit and just keep yourself occupied.
Yeah.
That would be the only other thing. But,
okay.
Are you ready for my rating?
I am.
Am I assuming you're right with all those assumptions?
You probably aren't, but they are good assumptions. They're decent assumptions.
I give you, by the power vested in me, one half of the backup's backup. A 7/8.
7/8's great, Jacob. I like it. You like my divide and conquer categories plan.
I like the idea, and I also would love to see how quickly it goes wrong.
So, because I'm scared of that exact thing, I'm giving myself a 7/2.
Yeah.
I'm scared about making the call. I'm scared that I am
Yeah.
in charge, that I made the plan if we use it.
I might be in a little bit in too good of a mood right now, so I'm giving you like a biased, better score.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Speaking of better mood, I know we already talked about this. I want to talk about it on the show. So we were off a little bit last episode. Apparently, I won't speak for you. I will say my energy was weird last episode. I was tired. I had a shit day. I had a shit week. So Chase was saying that it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't like a bad episode or anything.
The episode turned out fine.
I just wanted to say that I apologize and I will do better. But we're human, and sometimes we have good days and sometimes we don't. Either way,
he's lying. Get him!
I had a blast. It was still fun. It's just we can't win them all.
Yeah, can't win them all.
Okay. Are you ready for my idea?
Of course.
We're 50-some minutes in. Thankfully for you, this isn't that long of an idea. So, with my idea comes one word, Chase.
Okay. Can I guess it?
Oh, I'll give you 3 guesses, and I'll give you hot or cold in terms of, category.
Jacob, I know you. I know what you say, on and off camera.
What do you think it sounded like? I say some scuffed shit.
I know exactly what you're going to put.
Yeah.
Obviously, racism.
You could not be more cold. You might be a mammoth in the ice that apparently they're bringing back.
Sorry, I was warming that up as soon as you said.
Is that what you think of me?
No.
Lying
That's what I
ass.
know that you think.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
Hey.
It's a joke. That's a joke.
Hey.
But it is funny.
A lot of my answers do base off of like the hatred and taking it.
Hey, I'm just saying my plan didn't look good. You know what I'm saying?
Your plan is just
It's very divisive.
yeah. I don't know the words to say it, but it's that thing where you give police officers too much power. It's like that window.
Yeah, we're giving people the ability to dictate who is an alien without knowing.
Right.
But that's the
Scary
only
stuff.
option.
Okay, so racism is cold. You get 2 more.
Okay.
You were that strong on the racism comment that you just blanked after that?
I wasn't actually. I thought it was so funny that I forgot what we were talking about.
You were like, yeah, I said that.
So I think this one's weird. This is probably not at all right, but this is striking me legitimately is like celebrities.
Okay, that's in comparison warmer for sure.
Because what if they're like going for, high class people,
Right?
kind of getting in, high status. And what celebrity let's just say a has-been celebrity gets visited by an alien, they'll do just about anything to feel that like.
Yeah. And there's so many people that are convinced that everyone in Hollywood has made some kind of risque deal to get where they are.
Exactly. So there's that kind of in my head. And for the last guess, honestly, dude, I don't know. Nothing's coming to my mind.
It's okay. You're not going to get it. So,
Fish.
For you, I have just one word.
Nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, now you're getting to the scary alien. If I find an alien in a nightclub, I am terrified.
No. Rest easy, my child. Because you see, I have devoted my idea to be much more positive, unlike my last few that have been icky Vicky, to say the least, okay?
Very nice.
So what we will be doing is we will be making clubs and alien speakeasies as a refuge to take a break from being around all of this new stuff.
Okay, like a place that feels like home?
Yes, but okay, so yes to the best we can, while also understanding that it is just Earth, so the main focus will be being able to either take a break from being surrounded by nothing but humans, or at least be almost warmed up to them. But here's how.
Okay, yeah. Tell me how.
This idea was first inspired by the opening scene in Blade, where the vampire takes the human into the nightclub and it starts raining blood, and I thought that was really cool. Okay? Because it was like a vampire special.
Of course.
Is a speakeasy just a bar, or is it also like a club that's just hidden that you have to have a password for?
I think it's usually a club, but not necessary.
Okay. First order of business. Man. Okay? In order for them to get in, like even humans can get in, but they have to be accompanied by an alien who would be chill with them anyway.
Okay.
So you have to be able to prove you're an alien.
Potentially they're bringing those celebrities we talked about.
Sure, absolutely.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to name any? Do you want to put a target on your head at all?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So
no, I have one. So she's not really a celebrity. She's an artist.
God.
She was a one-hit wonder when you and I were kids. I think her name's Rebecca Black. She made the song Friday.
Why would you do that to her, bro?
Friday. Meeting
I
an
swear to
alien
God,
on Friday.
If that song gets stuck in my head after this recording, I'm gonna hunt you down.
Is that right? Is her name Rebecca Black? Did I just pull that out?
Yeah, apparently she's a DJ now, and she's badass.
Perfect. That's where they'd meet her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, okay. Okay. I thought you were going to say, like, Kobe Calais or something like that. And I was going to be like, dude, she has multiple bangers. She's a girl that's like, oh, no. Shield the weight on your chin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. I think that's her.
Okay, I like that song.
Yeah, we can't keep that in because it'll get DMCA because it was so perfect. But
Yeah.
so we need aliens to. Well, okay, let's say it this way: we're gonna promote the fact that like we know this is new to you guys. We want to be able to provide y'all your own space,
Wow.
but we need you to help us.
We went complete
Okay.
opposites on this one.
Yes, exactly. So what I would do is I would hope that they would be able to provide me with what difference, like a proof that they're aliens. So if it would be hopefully as simple as like you spit in a tube and we put it through this runner and in 30 seconds we know it's something weird, or like a blood test or like a scanner of some sort.
Yeah.
But of course we'd have to start with like rough door questions, almost like a password kind of deal. And so
Okay.
they helped us along that way. All right. The second step would that we would be super anti-human at first, although it would be run by humans. So we'd have to figure that out. Like we'd have to be like, we'll have like a bartender, or we'll have like people in charge of stuff, so you don't have to worry about it until you would like to take it over.
Okay.
But they wouldn't be able to own it. It would just to be to help their comfort, and we need to. We're also secretly categorizing how many aliens we have
While they're in it. While they're
in it. So every time we get an alien introduced, we're gonna find a way to tag them, whether it be with a radioactive isotope that only shows up in certain scanners that like doesn't really affect people.
Yep.
But it's just a way, the same way we like. Oh, this sounds fucked up. The same way we would like tag a cattle's ear to make sure that like it's being processed appropriately and it's
okay.
whatever.
Or like a shark.
Yeah, that sort of thing where we're still no ill intentions.
Yeah, maybe we can just give them a bracelet.
Yeah, something like if they would be okay with that, that's fine. But if they wouldn't be okay with them tracking, that's the one thing they don't get a choice of, because we need to know how much our planet is increasing in population from foreign stuff.
Okay, just to recap. Club's open.
Boom. Party.
Alien comes up and goes, pizza. And they go, come in. And then they start
they
walking
do
in.
a test first.
Yeah, they do the test, and then they're cleared. They walk in. You slap a Whoop bracelet on them.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
And then
that's...
you hear as you go through the hallway and it gets louder.
You walk in and it's Friday. And the aliens go in and they're just like, wow, this place rules.
I just slammed my mic on the desk for like comedic effect, and I'm pretty sure I just blew out the speaker. So
Blow them out.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute that part. I'm sorry. And by me, I mean Chase is gonna mute that part.
Yeah, I'll mute it. Actually, I don't know that I'll hear it.
If you walk in there and Rebecca Black is surrounded by like 6 aliens and they're like they could not get enough of her.
Yeah.
It's Friday. Something's wrong.
No, they might think
crazy.
it's awesome. You don't know. Alien music might suck. So that one's great.
You know what? You might have me on that.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay, so they walk into a Rebecca Black-esque environment. Take that as you want, okay? Over time, we might have 1 or 2 at first.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, word will get out. Okay, they'll want to be a part of this, and before you know it, the aliens will be outing themselves for us because we're producing an environment that they want to be a part of, especially since it's a secret, and it adds that exclusivity to it.
Absolutely.
That they're going to want to be a part of that. So before you know it, we'll be able to keep track of every single alien that is on the planet.
Okay.
So
yeah, you
there's
get
3
pretty close. You'll at least see where they go and then get more people from that. That's a good idea.
I would say to the extent to where we don't have everybody on this planet technically documented, right?
Yeah,
so
I don't think
as
so.
close as we could get. So
I think
I will
that's pretty
conclude.
realistic.
I will conclude my plan with 3 takeaways. What does my plan do? It creates an exclusive environment. Okay?
Yeah.
Something that lets them be away from everybody else. The second thing it does, can't read, it creates. My marker is dying, and I'm freaking out. It creates a pro-alien environment because they can let humans in that they like.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it can warm people up to the idea of extraterrestrials.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I'm hoping over time more and more humans would be allowed in because they'd be chill like that.
Yep.
I'd be chill. We'd be chill like that.
We would. Yeah, I'd talk to an alien all day.
And lastly, so this one is pro-human and alien, and the club itself just shows that we as a planet, Earth, can be inclusive.
It's so funny that on a whiteboard that has nightclub in big letters, you just wrote Earth for a second, and that's really tickling me.
Club the night away, baby. Take a picture.
Yeah.
And that's my plan. Quick, easy, simple, and it's only love, baby.
I think it's very well thought out, actually.
Thank you.
I like the tracking bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you can see where they go. You could probably see where their ships are. If there's other ones they continually meet up with.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, we would have to assume they probably know it's a tracking bracelet. But
yeah,
let's just say it gets us. Let's just say it gets us some data. It's still worth it.
Yeah. If some stranger hands me a bracelet that like has a light on it, and they're like, "Here, man, keep this with you everywhere."
Yeah, and it's
I'm
like
be
beep,
like,
beep, beep.
Let me get right on that.
Yeah. Okay, Jacob. I think your plan's in the same region as mine.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You don't think that it blows yours out of the water?
No, and the reason
okay.
being is, what if they're like, I hate nightclubs, or what if their eyes are sensitive or something?
It doesn't have to be the entire the focus is to have a lounge away from humanity.
So yeah, I get it, but I just think like what I mean is, I'm assuming you would start with a nightclub-esque place.
Yeah, some kind of yeah.
And if it instantly turns them off, it just delays it further and further. So
You're not wrong.
The starting point's tough with your plan. That's the only thing I don't like about it. So
okay, I could see that.
So that's why it's not blowing my back out.
Okay, well, that is my plan every episode.
So Jacob's plan from Chase gets a 7-0. Not far off from what I thought mine was, but I just think
that's crazy.
I think the longer they're here is the longer that they can hide. So if they don't initially get hooked by the nightclub, you're getting further and further behind on having a leg up on these aliens.
The fact that you think abducting people with what you would deem, in quotes, abnormal behavior, point me to one normal person, you can't, is above a slow but kind and heartfelt welcoming to a new, potentially civilization that we could be symbiotic with and grow together without, and quote, Chase saying, "Oh, I'll just shoot him."
Well, Jacob, I'm scared of extraterrestrials. If they want to just turn the planet into a smooth ball, like that's terrifying. So I'm trying to go as fast as possible.
Gave me a 7-0. My pen's not working. I'm falling apart. I get an 8-1. I'm giving myself an 8-1.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not
it is.
super mad at it.
I mean,
actually, Jacob, let me just point out that the difference between my plan and your plan in your eyes is only 1/10 higher of a difference than my plan.
Yeah,
and your plan
we
in
all
my
know
eyes.
it didn't deserve a 7-8. The people know that.
The people might be on your side, but for today, they're on my side because I can't hear them. Jacob. Yeah, because I can't hear him. Jacob, we've run a little bit over, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. Jacob, where can we find you?
You can find me at Muttman. I'm also realizing now that I'm not very good at colors, so your shirt might not look anything like mine and just might have a similar pattern. Where can they find you?
They can find me at CW Customs. Just look it up wherever you want. I might be there, maybe not.
Maybe.
Guys,
isn't that fun?
Back to looping it to the beginning. Go see Superman. This is important to us.
Yeah, if it's out of theaters already, I really do think you recommend it's renting it.
Yeah, it'll probably be on HBO Max because all the other stuff is.
Oh yeah.
But so when it comes out on there, watch it too. Maybe buy one. Maybe whatever. Go watch it. It rules. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and remember to build your dreams. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.